A new report on shrinkflation shows that many popular household items have shrunk since the pandemic, but the prices, well, they've stayed the same.
Shrinkflation, manufacturers putting less product in a package, but you're paying the same price.
Look how small. Same brand, same price, maybe a half a year apart.
Shrinkflation. Look at this. I can see through it.
Motherfuckers! Look at that! They changed the molding. Why is there two in the middle?
We are losing 50 mils for the same price now in the new Classico jars.
I heard times were tough, but not this tough. Serving size, 1 chip. The struggle's real. Shrinkflation.
We went from a 2.6 ounce amount of deodorant to a travel size. This is a travel size. You are charging $13 for this. The same exact price you charged for this.
How many are in there? How many are in there? 4.
Just a gal trying to go on a protein journey, gets new protein, opens new protein, literally just opened it up. Where is it? How is it already gone? How am I meant to be fit? What? Why do we need a tape this, the size of my head?
So this is crazy. This is a brand new cereal. And I thought it was important. Look. Half the bag. Are you kidding me? This is $5. Where's the other half? What is this? Toast cereals? Toast cereals! I want my money back. Or, what the heck? This is like two bowls. This is like 2 bowls of cereal. Oh my god! Look, I didn't open it.
See? Look. I went and got it just to show you. See, look at this. Already. Tostitos. Hint of lime.
Yep.
Dorito shaped normal bag. This comes out. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. This comes out around Super Bowl time, you know, limited time only. We got footballs everywhere. Football in the middle. And what is that? The bag is a lot smaller. And in the corner it says this one was 11 ounces. And this one is 10 ounces. Why are you so aggressive? It's they took away an ounce. And this one had to be like $1 and some change more than the normal bag. And I literally saw them next to each other in the grocery store. And I was like, did they just rob us of like an ounce of chips and then put a football on it and think that?
People have spoken. You want to see a side-by-side comparison to compare them visually. A lot of you getting very heads up, almost 350,000 views on the previous video. Let's have a look. Also, somebody kindly pointed out that this wasn't within the last 7 years, 2011, and it's got like a year shelf life apparently, so I potentially bought that in 2010. Anyway, look at the size difference. I don't know how else to show whether I can get all 3 in shot. There you go. Look how thin they are. Absolutely outrageous. Obviously that is the oldest. That was only a couple of years ago, I think. Well, that says 2019. Hold on. There's another empty one there. 2021. So that was bought in 2020. That potentially 2010. This one just bought. Oh, we can test the theory actually. 2025. There you go. A year. Crazy. Also, I made a mistake. I said it was Cadbury's, which is really unfair on Cadbury's, who make incredible chocolate, but I'm sure they're doing the same with their miniature heroes. Celebrations are made by Mars now. Also, hold on, let's have a look at the lids. When you're buying this tub, it feels like a celebration, right? You're getting 850 odd grams and it looks good. And then that, it's got a little bit duller. And that's actually the same. What the hell is that? Look at it. Look at this. They couldn't even bother to colour this in. Outrageous. Also, yes, I could boycott them, but what chocolates am I going to have at Christmas? You have to have a tub of chocolates at Christmas. We usually go through 3 or 4 a year, and that's only going to increase. One used to be enough. Now we're buying several. They won't even last till December.
No, because I need to make sure I'm not the crazy one. This is a medium. In the year of 2025, this is a medium. What the fuck?
So this is how Kellogg's has grown us. I've been buying the cereal for years. And it's always been 13.5 ounces. And then this week I buy it and it's 12 ounces. Identical box. Same price. Yeah.
I was going to buy my dad some caramel tarts today, but they come in pack of 4s. Since when Mr. Kipling started doing packs of 4 of everything? 3 packs I found, all packs of 4.
So I just opened up these saltines, and I have been eating saltines my entire life. And I'm sure most of you have as well. What's wrong with this picture? Like, there's literally tons of room. And usually the saltines come all the way to the top, and like you have to like fight to pull them out. What the fuck is going on?
So I bought a bag of air today, and whoever made it was kind enough to put 3 potato chips in there.
Hey Laura Mercier, can you explain what the fuck this is? This one is my empty. It is 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces. This is the full-size replacement I just bought for this. It is 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters. So, do you care to explain why I'm still paying $46 when you did a 40% reduction of how much product I'm getting for?
Okay, I just got a $2 bag of Doritos. I opened it up, and you'd think it would be up to here, you know, here maybe, but no. Instead, this is what I got. I haven't eaten a single one. I haven't touched it. This is what I got. This worth of chips. It's not thick even. It's just this. Shrinkflation is real. This used to be $1.50 and I used to get double the amount. Like, come on. Seriously. Usually this would last me 2 days. I can have half now, half later. But look. Okay, there's no way I'm halving that and still being satisfied.
What the actual fuck has happened to the size of a Twix? This one looks like it's been on speed all night. You boys out there, you'll know what I'm chatting about.
Hey, John R. Moeller, this is for you actually. You're the CEO of Procter & Gamble, right? You made $22 million in the last fiscal year, which is a 5.7 increase since the year before that. For you alone, CEO of Procter & Gamble. Here's the thing, right? We went from a 2.6 ounce amount of deodorant to a travel size. This is a travel size. You are charging $13 for this. The same exact price you charged for this. It's not because the ingredients went up. It's not because you're paying your workers more. It's because you got a 5.7% increase in your income alone. You freaking selfish. And you know what? I don't care if you weren't at the table that made this choice directly. I know you heard about it, right? Like, this is disgusting. This is a whole ounce less of product, and you are charging the exact same price. I actually hate it here.
Okay, you guys ready to see something crazy? You wonder if shrinkflation is real? Well, guess what? It's like they put it in the dryer. Look how small. Same brand, same price, maybe a half a year apart. Shrinkflation, it's real. So repost, save, comment, and like this video, and let me know what kind of things you see that are shrinking. Talk to you later. Smile big. Love you. Bye.
I'm just packing a breakfast to have at work, and I just bought this box of cereal. I feel like I'm being scammed by it. I opened it, right? The bag's really low down in there. Just wait, just... What the fuck is this? It's not even half of the box. I'm still gonna eat it because it's delicious, but I'm pretty sure this box was like $6. So I'm definitely being scammed.
In today's episode of Shrinkflation, Starbucks drink, they shrank the iced drink. This is now a tall. This looks like a short. They cut the ounces and raised the price. I'm so blown away. This is on cold ice drinks. This is now the tall. You notice it looks like a little tiny little thing. Look at how little it is. This is awful. I stand corrected. Apparently they redesigned the size of the cup, but all the snack prices are up. All the drink prices are up. The add-ons are up. And you're better off just filling one of these up with your own liquid. These are cute though, but basically they didn't shrink the cup, allegedly. They claim it's the same size, just redesigned to use less plastic. But if you were using less plastic, wouldn't it be the same amount of plastic if you change the design? I find that hard to believe. But anyway, that's what they told me.
I'm so upset right now. What is that? What is that? That's like, look how thin that booger is. No, my whole day's ruined. This was $7? No, thank you. No, absolutely not. Chick-fil-A, do better, because that's not okay. Like, seriously. $7 for that. I can get a whole rotisserie chicken at Costco or Sam's for $5. Not even $5, under $5. What's that? No. No, no.
All right, so Sensodyne, Shrinkflation. This is our old 5-pack from Costco, 145 mils each. Same price. New pack from Costco, 75 mils each. I mean, come on, that's like literally almost half the size. This is crap.
And here I thought these were a good price. Motherfuckers! Look at that. They changed the molding. Why is there 2 in the middle? Huh? There's no logical reason. Obviously it was 3. Hell, maybe even 4 at one point. Oh, oh man.
I just stopped by my local Burger King. Use their deal on the app to get 2 Whopper Juniors and 2 small fries for $8.99. The Whopper Junior used to be a certain size. I think that's lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and ketchup. That's a Whopper Infant. That is not a Whopper Junior. This is a toddler at best. This is a Whopper toddler at best.
McDonald's, what the fuck is this? I ordered a small McFlurry. This shit cost me almost $5. What is this? Y'all playing in my McDonald's, y'all playing in my face. Never again. $8 for 2. Because I'm treating my daughter. I said, oh, we'll get a little McFlurry. Look at this shit. What is this? It ain't even in a plastic cup no more. You got me in fucking paper. Are you kidding me?
You're kidding me.
Chocolates are shrinking in size but remaining the same price. This is how they're doing it. This bag of Maltesers was 102 grams. It still has it on the label. But the bag says 93 grams. So they've shrunk it by 9 grams. Same with these Whisper Bites. They were 110 grams and now they're 100 grams. Cadbury's have done it with other chocolates as well. Crunchy Rocks were also 110 grams and now they're 100 grams. This has been done recently and some chocolates have not changed over yet. Like these Oreo Bites, they're still 110 grams, but they'll be 100 grams soon. And multi-packs of 12 bars used to get 4 in a pack. Now there's only 3 bars in the pack. £2.20 for 3 12 bars in a multi-pack, that's outrageous. It's not just Cadbury's, Mars is at it as well. Galaxy Minstrels are shrinking from 217 to 195 grams. So if you still see the old bags in the shop, get them while you can. Galaxy Minstrels will be shrinking from 125 grams to 118 grams soon. And M&M bags are going from 125 grams to 112 grams. These crispy ones are 107 and the same price. What's that about?
This is a little public service announcement for all my Classico loving friends. I'm sure some of you have caught on to this already, but went shopping for some sauce recently and thought, oh look, Classico changed their labels. That's so nice. Nope. It's shrinkflation. $6.50, $600. We are losing 50 mils for the same price now in the new Classico jars. So if you're out shopping, look for the thicker lid and the $6.50. There's still some out there. Grab them while you can before we're paying more for less.
Shrinkflation is real. This is a 30-ounce, 1.87-pound box of goldfish that I bought 2 weeks ago. The goldfish box I bought this week is 27.3 ounces, a 1.7-pound box. Look at the difference of these boxes, and you're being charged about the same price. Shrinkflation is real.
We are so effing screwed, people. McDonald's has fallen. Jesus Christ. This is it.
This isn't for shrinkflation. Look at this. I can see through it. Let me show you guys what shrinkflation looks like. So I just went to Burger King and got a Whopper Jr. with cheese. Why does this thing look like a slider? Like, they really raise the prices and then shrink the dimensions of the product and think we're not going to notice. Let me let you take a look at what this looks like. Look how small that is. Compared to my hand, look how small that is. It's at least a good 10 to 15% smaller than it usually was. Like, this is getting ridiculous. And they're finding any means possible to get more money out of us and to keep their profit margins. Just greedy.
So I go to McDonald's and just get a basic meal for my wife, and my son wanted something. So I ended up just getting him an apple pie. And then, a McFlurry sounded pretty good. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to get a McFlurry. Well, they changed some shit up. What the fuck is this? $4 for this?
McDonald's. We got issues. I just went to McDonald's, bought 2 large fries. Spent $11, okay? Tell me why this looks like a fucking small. Does this look like a large to you? Yes. No. This don't look like no large. This looks like small. Small. Not large. Before it used to be like, bigger than my hand. Now this is like, my hand is bigger. This is a rip-off for $11. Somebody explain to me, because the math is not mathing. It's not. This is wrong.
Look how tiny this is, dude. Look at this shit. Look. That shit is small. The inflation is real. Look how small that shit is.
So I just got food from a shop that I normally go to, and I, have the regular order that I get. Tell me why the guy hands me the bag. I reach out, right? It's a big white bag. I grab, my hand goes to close on the sandwich. It keeps going. And I just think to myself, was the sandwich this small before? Because there's a moment where you grab it, you expect the sandwich to be a certain size, and then you just realize, I'm getting ripped off. I paid like, $20? And I'm getting what is like, a sandwich is 3/4 of the size that I expected. It's like ordering a foot-long sub and getting an 8-inch.
That's what you get for $6, folks.
They even cut
a
the
few sprinkles of cheese inside of a flat tortilla. And
Yeah,
then
there's
open
like
that.
nothing.
Oh
in
my
there.
god!
That is
Taco Bell
insane.
quesadilla.
Oh.
At this point, we are paying more and getting less for every damn thing. These companies are trying their best to shit us over. I was just making a video the other day about Hot Pockets and how they ain't shit, and somebody told me to try pizza rolls. I'm like, you know what? I ain't had some in years. I had some pepperoni pizza rolls. It wasn't nothing but sauce in there. So now I'm a little curious. I done started doing some research, started doing a little digging, and I done went down the same rabbit hole the Looney Tunes was in. This is happening across the board for a lot of different companies. We all know about chips and how they're 60% air, but what about like Gatorade bottles going from 32 ounces to 28 ounces? What about the Febreze bottles going to a smaller size? What about washing powder being smaller sizes? What about the Hot Pockets being nothing but air? I can go on forever. And there's also the tactics that the dollar store uses, like giving you 4 rolls of toilet tissue for $3, but the 16 pack at Walmart is $9. They are giving us less and charging us more, all for the sake of profit. What are some different products you've seen lately that's went through shrinkflation? I know I'm probably only touching the tip of the iceberg.
At what point are we just going to be living amongst junk? Because if every single company is shrinkflating their products and making their products crappier, at one point, all we're going to have is crappy product and nothing we have is ever going to build to last ever again. Because why did my absolute favorite floss? There's one thing I'm obsessed with in this world is flossing, specifically the Oral-B Cool Mint. They changed their fucking formula of their floss. This is a crappy piece of floss now. It used to be like the best floss. I was so ride or die this specific floss. But just like everything else, they're shrinkflating and they're changing and they're making their product crappier. At what point is everything just going to be crap? At what point are we going to be living amongst like fake things because nothing is built to last anymore and nothing is built with quality? And like, how rich do these CEOs need to get? That's what I can't fathom. How much money are you personally saving, CEO of Oral-B? How much money are you personally saving by doing this to your floss? Because you've ruining my day and every other day, and now I have to go find a new floss I like because you want to save a fraction of a penny on some floss? I'm so sick of it here.